Okay, looks like I'm recording. Yeah, great. Um, so like I was showing, you can look at the status. You can see the blocks aren't increasing because we only have one of two validators up and connected to the chain. You can see there's no peers. So let's add a peer. Right. So what did we do? You want to do the same thing. Actually, we want to do one thing first, which I should have done with 0. This is going to be, the moniker doesn't matter, but it's nice. Val the 1, but what we really need is the seed. I'll that seed in, give it the P2P port. Save that, and now we can change new second chain on the second machine. Or sorry, not the second chain, the second node on the second machine. It's going to do this exact same thing. We can see it running. Right, it's running. If we go here, the status, we can see the blocks are in fact increasing. 5, 6, block hash is changing. We grab this IP. We can go here. Oh, see that it's running. All that info is going to be the same. We go back here, status, great. Everything's increasing. And if we go to net info, we can see that the peer has connected, and that IP matches this IP for the second peer, which is of course this IP here. Okay, great. So the chain is running. Next thing we want to do is start our root node. So root big, and it doesn't matter which one of two seeds you give them. Root. And since this is going to be happening locally, and let's root 0, root, and we don't need to give it a machine because the Docker machine that we want is already in scope. See the tutorial again for how that works. So once this chain is started, it's going to take a little bit of time for the blocks to sync. And of course, this is much slower than the cloud node. It's on my local machine. Okay, great. There it is. And we can see the additional node was added. Fantastic. So now we can deploy the contract, Eris apps. We want to go Eris keys LS. The keys are going to be in here. Trade root. We want this address here so that we can do remove BPM JSON. So we want to specify the chain name that we're going to deploy this contract to using this EPM YAML, both things that RJ can help you a lot with. And the address is the one for root. While that's happening, go to the tutorials because I'm going to need some things. So we've deployed the contract. We're going to need the package JSON. It's still going. You can see here it's running EPM in the EPM Docker image with a ton of flags. Let's check the .deployed. So we can go over here to accounts and see that there is the contract address with the contract code. And so an EPM JSON was created, as was the output from the API. Cat. There, you can see the contract address, for example, and the address used to deploy. The assertion passed. We're in business. What next? All right. So we need a package JSON. We also need to run npm install. It's going to do its thing. We have app.js. Going to need to make some edits. And we're gonna need this accounts JSON. Right, so when the contract was deployed, I mean, we're not even looking at the node locally that it was deployed through. But of course, the contract code and its address appears on all nodes because they're syncing. And this is taking its time. Okay. Well, while this is happening, we are going to and we're gonna need to change something. Oh, fascinating. Great. So that's the line right here. Where is it? In the tutorial, it uses simple chain, so you need to specify root and Right. We're in business. We have installed. We have app.js. We've set the files. This is set to the IP, the Eris machine. We have the APM JSON. We have accounts JSON. We're ready to go, and we've deployed the contract. It was originally set to 5. Let's set it to 8. Okay, great. We've set to 8, and if you rerun the app again, it'll be 8. And we can set it to 9, etc. And so that's it, deploying contracts and interacting with them. Thanks for listening.